Hello and welcome back to the channel. Glad you've come along. Another early morning. Behind me is a lovely little harbour. It's a little harbour called Findochty. The locals will know what I'm talking about. But if you come here following the thumbnail, you'll think, has he made a typo on the thumbnail? No, I haven't. It's Findochty. Today I'm here with my pal Gordon. The plan is to fish this little harbour. We're in a little jetty that just comes out. I think it might be called the outer pier. I've already got some rods in. I've got my Havel rod in. That's my conger rod, and I'll show you that in a bit, see how that's set up. I've also got a flatty rod in as well, because there's a kind of flat area in front of us. When it gets a little bit more light, I'll send the drone up and you can have a little look around, get orientated as to exactly where we are. But we're on the Moray Firth, Findochty, and it's a harbour that I've never fished before. So it's just an experiment, it's just a try, see what we can actually get. The gulls are calling, which is always a good sign. I left home at about, I got up at about 4 o'clock and I arrived here at about 5:30, so it's a nice early start. That's what we call an early start up here. Right, I can't wait to get fishing. We had a beautiful sunrise this morning. I'll swing you around so you can see a little bit of the red has gone out of the sky already. I can see, must be about 40 or 50 wind turbines out there as well in the Moray Firth. Absolutely fantastic. Now Gordon got here early today, and I think it's because he wanted to get that best spot in the corner. He's already got a couple of rods out. And you've had a couple of rattles already, haven't you?
Aye, but there's nothing committed.
Nothing's committed.
I'm trying a Guinness.
Oh yeah?
A Guinness thing. With a small float. See if I can get a buddock.
So we've seen some small buttocks down here. Just seeing whether we tempt one of those on a bit of salted mackerel. And it's actually salted mackerel that I've got on the flatty rod. I've got some bells on it. The Havel rod, the conger rod, that's got, I think it's a smelt. I'm not really sure where it came from, but it was in my bait freezer. I can't remember what I bought that one for. So it's pretty old and rancid, so maybe a conger will be interested in it. I'll take you over there and show you what I've got set up on that. So, flatty rod. It's the Another Angle UK custom. We'll just touch that. That'll have Gordon jumping up and down. And just got a bell on the top there. And I've cast out about halfway between where that noisy gull is and the harbour. The conger rod, the Havel rod. So what I've got is my Shakespeare Firebird. This 20-pound rod. Firebird reel, 80-pound braid on there, and just drop down below there, hopefully not in too much weed, just to see if there's anything down. You may actually be able to see a few of those buttocks down there. I can see them, but it's not too good with the GoPro. So here we are, beautiful. Cars parked just over there. That's the village of Findochty, and in there is the marina and harbour, and round this side beyond my rod, look, don't know if you can see, but there's a caravan site over there, and I think there's a pub there somewhere as well. Right, anyway, we'll get the drone up later on and you can have a little look. So the blank is off. I noticed there's a lot of these little buttocks, small pollock just down in front of us. I put down a small lure. In fact, that one looks like a coley actually, not a pollock. Let me have a look. Yeah, coley. Absolutely tiny, but beautiful colouring. I'm going to put it back. So I just sent the smallest of spinners down, absolutely tiny. And I've just been jigging it up and down just for a bit of fun whilst I'm waiting for some action on the other two rods. So we're off the blank. just flying the drone round, as you'll see, and got a really good bite on this one, but I think it's taken me into the weed. Yeah, it has. So even though we think it's clear in front, there is some weed here. But it gave it a proper rattle, proper bite. It's a very bendy rod, this one.
It actually slopped round here.
Yeah, it's taken me into the weed, I think. Hope I'm not going to lose this. Right, something's come out. Let's see. No, haven't got anything apart from some weed, but that's a good bite. It's a really good bite. It's the bottom hook, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I've hooked the other line now. Fortunately, bent the hook out and got everything back. Well, rebait and put them all back out again. That's all you can do. So I've not been able to get anything on the flatty rig, but been quite successful on the little spinner. Let me just unhook things here. Another one of these little buttocks. Little beauty. Let's get it back. They go back nice and easy. As I said before, it's just the tiniest of spinners. This one says 7 grams. Absolutely tiny little thing. Hope you can see that. And I've just got it rigged on a quick clip here. And I'm just using the standard sort of rod, you know, the one that I've been using for jigging and casting for mackerel and whatever else. It's just a favourite go-to rod, really, you know. It's looking good. It's brightening up. It is forecast to rain a bit later on. We've got to make the most of it. I've got a coat in the car, so it should be all right. Should be all right. I was hoping to get the drone up when the sun was out, but I don't think I'm going to get much sun today. There you go. Anyway, we've had a good zoom round with the drone. I hope you enjoy a bit of that drone footage. It's good fun doing that. That little spinner is doing the business because got another one. It's sort of keeping me busy while the other rod's not doing anything apart from having a great big bite and nothing on it. The rattling you can hear behind us is Gordon, and I'll show you what's going on. So what do you think's going in here? Yep, you've guessed it. Captain Haddock's brought some haddock along, yeah? Haddock today.
Haddock again.
Lovely job.
No, shrink a wee bit against the start cooking.
Look at those beauties, eh?
Lovely job.
What we really need here is smelly vision, because the smell coming off those fish is wonderful.
Finnan haddocks.
These are the Finnan haddocks Gordon was saying. Can't wait. This is perfect. It's absolutely wonderful. That is so tasty. That is so good. Got the coffee. I think I've got a bite, but I'm going to let it develop because there's important business here. We got some oatcakes as well, but I'm having this while it's hot. That's you. You've got a bite.
Got a bite on.
How inconvenient to get a bite right now. I've got my hands full. A sign of just how good it was is that's all that's left. I've picked it clean. Perfect. I've had a couple of rattles. There. Oh, what a bite. Brilliant. Whether or not anything's on, I don't know. Yeah, can feel something pulling.
Is your phone rolling?
Yeah, camera's on. Camera's on. Good fish. Good fish.
What a beauty. It's a collie.
A collie?
Oh, it's a beauty.
Oh, come on, Phil, don't mess around, man. That rod is so lightweight. I'm hoping this microphone's still working because I'm getting a red light flashing on it. Oh, and me horizon. Oh, it's all going wrong, man. Here we go. So I'm getting a red flashing light on the microphone. I've got a fish that won't stay still. That's a collie. Absolute beauty. That really pulled the rod down. Nice one. Let's get it back.
What a beautiful fish.
Yes! Yes! Got the smell of the fish coming through and I've just caught a belter. Brilliant. So just doing a wind in because there's a boat coming. This is what was going on at Findochty as well. That's Gordon's bells you can hear rattling away there.
What a bit of gear I got today, Gordon.
I'll have to watch your video.
The lads in the boat just going out there shouted over to Gordon where have you put the keyring. So if you don't know about keyrings and stuff, go and have a look on Gordon's channel, Fish and Things, and you'll find out what the keyring is all about. As you've just seen, a boat coming out and we both wound the lines in. If you are going to come and fish some of these harbours, please remember the boats have right of way. Both Gordon and I are boat owners, we know what it's like. Don't have your lines going out when there are boats coming in and out. Wind them in, make sure that the skipper can see that you've wound in as well. It's only fair, you've got to share the harbour. There's rocks and stuff everywhere. They can't stop for you, they can't go round you. So if you are going to come and fish where Gordon and I have been doing, Findochty, any of these little harbours, Findochty here, just make sure that you do give the boats the priority. We've all got to share, haven't we? So let's try that again. So you can see over here, we've got a rain cloud and a bit more rain cloud over there. Gordon's saying don't speak about the rain, but I can tell you it's coming over.
Don't to blame you a bit, Ryan.
He's blaming me for it now. I blame the Met Office. The Havel rig, conger rig, has been in since we arrived. I'm just going to wind it up. I've not seen any movement at all. It's stuck solid. Lost the rig. Must have got hooked right round something. And there you go. Hey. I'll re-rig and send another one out. You never know. Might have done. This is being chaffed on something, the braid, and yet there was no movement at all on the rig there. Well, we'll start again. So that's me rigged up again, and the bait I'm using is this stinky herring. I think I might have bought it for pike fishing or something a while back. That's what I'm going to be using. So I'll put it on, get a bit of bait elastic on it, and just drop it back down here. Gordon says, well, maybe the conger, if a conger had taken it, it snuck it into the gaps in the rock, but it was definitely fast. I don't think it was just the kelp because the gear is so heavy. I'd have just ripped it straight out of the kelp. Really a bit annoying, but anyway, it's always annoying losing gear. It costs you money, doesn't it? Checking the microphone's on.
Did you hear a bell there?
I think I did, but I was rattling to my camera. I don't know what it was all about, to be honest.
Doing your voice.
Could well be. Right, so we'll just drop this back down. Oh, yes. What I usually do is just put this round here. Just attach your rod to something. If you're fishing over here, you've maybe casting or you've gone back to the car for something, your rod could easily go over the side. So I just put a little strap round, something like that. Bungee cord would do it, anything really, just clip it on. When I arrived this morning, I stepped on something and it was this, somebody's treble and lure. So I thought I'd have a go at casting it out. But the lure casts quite well. We just let that sink. We're about, I'd say about half an hour before high water, half an hour. There is sort of a few scales on the pier here, so maybe somebody has been mackerel fishing, maybe last night or something. Let's see if we can get something else. It's been a great morning's fishing. But we haven't really caught an awful lot. We've had bites, but they just haven't committed, you know. Don't know why. The rain's held off anyway. So far. I'll say that quietly because Gordon is listening. And he says, if you say, oh, it's going to rain, it will do. So it's going to be very sunny in a minute. Keep getting the odd movement on the end of this rod, which has got the flat fish rig on my standard with the orange beads, red orange beads. I've got salted mackerel and I've also got a bit of black lug on it as well. So occasionally you get a little pull down, particularly when you first cast out. Maybe the crabs are getting it quite quickly, so I'm just going to keep winding it in and out and checking things. Now the conger or havel rod, I rebaited it and it's just been stripped in no time at all. So definitely loads of crabs down there. I've had a few good casts around with the lure rod and not a lot doing on that, so just need to change things a bit. What I might do is put 4 feathers out, or 3 feathers, and see how I get on with that. But the lures I thought would pick something up, but they haven't. But maybe having a trace of 3 on will increase the odds a bit. So we'll give that a try anyway. Having a great time as always. It's a little bit overcast today, but we're having a great time. Just waiting for the lure to sink right down to the bottom. It's quite deep there. There we go. Been trying these small sabiki type feathery things. They got a trace of what, 1, 2, 3, 4 on there, and just a light lead. Just thought that maybe if there were any mackerel around, this may work better than the lure that I was throwing out. Findochty. Been a bit hard. I've freshened up the flatty rod. Had a couple of rattles on there, but nothing major. The lugworm had disappeared, but that may well be just as it's come off or something. Don't know. We'll have to see. It's not the target species at all. Smallest to date. Fish juggling. Wouldn't be the same without the fish jiggling. So it felt like a few snags there. Pretty sure there's nothing on. Not like that little pollock. Well, what beautiful sea conditions. I've had a lot of casts with the lure, with the one I found here, with my jig. I've been using these 4 or 5 little feathery things and had absolutely nothing. Well, I say that absolutely nothing. I've had that one tiny little pollock, but I've not had any kind of hint of a mackerel or anything like that. It could be me, of course. The fish could all be out there. And they could say, oh, that's Phil's law, leave that one alone. I don't know. Got to keep on trying. Keep on trying. But I tell you what I'll do for you. When I was out on the boat, I dropped the camera down. I got some footage of flatties. Do you want to watch them? It might be more interesting than me trying to cast away here. I'll keep casting and I'm going to put a bit of video in of some flatties underwater. See what you think of these. What did you think of the flatties then? Plenty of them. Just shows how much life there is down there. Absolutely mobbing that piece of mackerel that I put down. Brilliant. Hope you didn't get too giddy with the way the camera was moving around a bit. just minding Gordon's rod down here. Well, we're still casting. I've cast and I've cast. And not had a lot on it. Anyway, we're enjoying it. Oh yes. Just saying to Gordon how much I enjoyed those smoked haddock for breakfast. But I also snuck down a banana and peanut butter sandwich. Gives you a healthy appetite, all this fishing. Really. So we've seen a cormorant, I think it was, trying to swallow a small flounder. When I say small flounder, it was a flounder big enough that the cormorant couldn't swallow it, if you know what I mean. And I tried to film it on my phone and zoom in on it, so I don't know if it's going to be any good, but if it is, it'll be in the frame now whilst I'm chattering about it. But it was quite funny. Bird couldn't actually get it down its throat. Anyway, it was doing a better job of catching things than we were. There's Gordon rattling the bells again. He's rattling the bells. We're both as bad as each other. The minute those bells rattle, we're both looking at the rods. It's often the way. I think in September you get these calm days, September, October. You get some really, really calm, flat days. It's kind of like in between the winds. Yesterday was really windy. I was down at Aberdeen, and you can see what the weather was like. It was blowing in, you know, real big waves, very, very windy. Even the dog didn't like it. I've rebaited the flatty rod just to see what we can get on that. Just had that one big fish so far. Well, big today, but one better fish today. It's now about midday, so I'm not sure how much longer we'll stay. But as long as I'm here, I'm casting. Always time for one last cast. Come on, you fish, come on. What do you think you're doing? Come on, fish. Here, fishy, fishy, come on. So I just thought you'd want to see the customised rod that I got from Gordon. That's the one that's caught the best fish of the day so far. The reel's good. I like the reel. That's okay. Shenzuka SH 1500 60 to 120. That's Mr. Bendy rod. Very, very bendy. It's the telescopic rod that we used a while back just for a bit of fun. I thought I'd bring it out today as well. So far it's done better than anything else. Well, Findochty, it's been a hard taskmaster today a bit, hasn't it?
Findochty, right?
But it has been great fun. It's been really good fun. It started off with the most amazing breakfast. So thank you, and thank you, Billy, for bringing that along. Yeah.
Haddocks off the Rachel May.
Off the Rachel May. Beautiful, beautiful fish.
Yep.
So we've been fishing here. We've been, the rain was forecast to come at 11. It's now 1 and it's just about to start. So that's why we're bringing it to an end. Don't want to get any wet on the camera either.
It's
so
more the cameras.
That's it, yeah.
Like, and I can would you, but I can't afford to be buying cameras all the time.
No, it stopped after one of the wet sessions that we had, and I was lucky to get it started again. But managed to get a few fish, as you've seen, and I hope you enjoy the video. I've certainly enjoyed making it. You enjoyed it, you know?
I've really enjoyed my day.
Yeah.
As usual.
Always good.
It's very good when we can. It doesn't matter for again.
That's it.
It's we had a great time.
Yeah. So I don't know what we're doing in the next video or what's going to happen next, but whatever it is, we'll be sure to be bringing you along. So thanks for coming with us on this one. Bye from me, Tawag from D, and
Dag lines op die, en al katjes heeft daar voor mij.
See you now. Bye. The smell coming off those fish is wonderful. Oh, come on, Phil, don't mess around, man. That's a coley, absolute beauty. That really pulled the rod down. Nice one. Yes, yes.